Hey people, Ingrid here, 1v1, outer reaches, blue side. Zevargel is a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects that cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee. We got a gun with a skull on it and a human skin cloak. You get the idea. Up against, funnyman2u is a Ravener Alpha, a tunneling hero, great mobility, powerful offense, and a bit of support begins with a ranged weapon. The tunnel is on the eastern edge over here. We have these weird corner wreck points that typically get capped and then never touched again by anybody. Northeastern VP here, contested. Natural for Funnyman in the southeast area. Northwest, natural for Zevargel. CSM into some more heretics. They're already running away. Oh, from Hormagaunts here. Double Hormagaunts opening for Funnyman. Maybe. Suggesting we're going to get a melee Ravener Alpha with a Warrior Brood and all that good stuff. The Synapse Aura in tier 2 and melee Synapse and stuff. Triple gens going up. Maybe it's going to be double Warrior Brood or Warriors straight into Raveners. Or maybe that just means they want to get a bunch of war gear for their Ravener Alpha. One gen up for Zevargel, suggesting Havocs perhaps. He's found the Ravener Alpha. Did some decent damage as he ran in with his sidearm there actually. Misses the special attack. Smacks him there though. He's got the coolest looking sword, the Chaos Lord. By far the coolest looking default weapon, I think. Although, I think the Demon Hunter's sword that they made is pretty damn cool as well. By they, I mean the modder guys that sorted out a Demon Hunter. Took a bunch of damage there, but does not get to use Kill the Weak, which makes the Chaos Lord very sad. We've got Heretics with the Aspiring Champion as a Doom Blast a little bit early. Could have waited for all of the Hormagaunts to get in there, but makes it work. Some Bolt to Fire from the Chaos Space Marines as well. Doom Blast there I think was wasted. Get some Corn Worship. Maybe they were trying to worship and hit the Doom Blast instead by accident. These guys in Retreat Path, and these guys don't use a Doom Blast. That might have been worth it there. Might have got another model or two if they did. They go for the VP. Might get on the gens. Ignoring the northeastern VP now, going for the wreck points and gens here. Tunnel being used, and we do see a Warrior Brood up for funnyman2u. Acts as a detector, also provides a basic Synapse with some defensive bonuses. Leaping into combat there, they got some power melee weapons. But if you can focus them down, you can set off some Synapse bombs and cause all sorts of problems. Looks like they're going to be okay here though. Hormagaunts took a bunch of damage. Warriors relatively unscathed. They took a little dink. But I think they'll keep them out in the field. Lost almost a third of their health. No more tunnels up yet unless they've just been crushed by the Chaos Lord. Because he can just step on them. He's a big boy. Up on the northeastern VP now. Going for a Combi Flamer. Awesome ranged weapon for the Chaos Lord. With a Flamer underslung. Very blue map so far. Done well on map has Zevargel. There we see that Combi Flamer. Like a weird demon ram skull on it or something. Gonna burn down gens with the Immolate perhaps. Or at least try to. Where's he off to? Oh, he's going straight for the tunnel. There's the step. You still get the red for it too. And now needs to hit Kill the Weak on this Warrior Brood. Maybe? Is Zevargel even paying attention? They might be paying attention down here. But they're just going to Immolate. There's the Kill the Weak. Wasted the Immolate then basically, but they're retreating anyway. Up to the northeast. The Aspiring Champion Heretics getting messed up by a fully kitted Ravener Alpha now. Crippling Talon, damage and speed reduced by 40% on hits. Pretty nuts. Reinforced chitin and Toxic Miasma. Immunity to weapon knockback is pretty damn powerful for a melee unit. 200 health, not bad either. And you get the slow when you get smacked in melee. That was a Synapse Bomb, Synapse Backlash, whatever you want to call it. Warrior Brood losing a model there. Double Hormagaunts with Adrenal Glands can be pretty scary in Tier 1. If they catch the CSM, CSM are in big trouble. They do have a tunnel war. A little bit of corn worship for them. Decent amount of damage as the Hormagaunts ran in. I don't think those guys were full health anyway. Raven Alpha flees. Maybe we'll see Acid Splatter later. Acid Splatter and Toxic Miasma is a nasty combo. Tier 2 for Zevargel. Quick Blood Crusher perhaps. Or maybe just straight into Bloodletters. I think Blood Crusher and Bloodletters would be pretty good here with this early tier 2. Kill the Weak hits it nicely. Hormagaunts gonna get caught by Heretics on retreat path. I'm not sure why these guys are worshipping and those guys didn't attack. If both of those Heretics wade into those Hormagaunts retreating, they might have got a wipe if they both Doom Blasted at a good time. Got plenty of attacks in with 9 models. Might have got a wipe. But they didn't go for it. Found another tunnel in the northeast. Now they're on the power with the Combi Flamer Immolate and some CSM shooting as well. Can they get this bash? Going for it. Not the most impressive bash ever, but it might get it done. You're getting some capping done, that's for sure, but so is funnyman2u, who also goes tier 2. It is straight into Bloodletters for Zevargel. So I imagine that's going to be doubled up then. And that's a problem. Tyranids can struggle to deal with Bloodletters in tier 2. Their heavy infantry gets torn to shreds. Their regular infantry gets torn to shreds. The heroes typically get torn to shreds as well. And they don't have termagants to try to wait for the teleport and then pop crippling poison and shoot them down or something. Maybe with the Toxic Miasma they'll do okay. If everything just wades into the Bloodletters, but they're gonna phase shift out and get worshipped and stuff. This caused lots of problems. It is indeed double Bloodletters. These are demons with power melee Hellblades. They can worship to great effect. And they are scary. They can teleport around. They do tons of DPS. We'll see how the Ravener Alpha does here. Level 2. And they are going to be debuffed by the Crippling Tunnel, although I believe it only affects a single model, because only a single model gets the red debuff circle. It does slow down the whole squad though, because they try to stay in coherency. I don't think the damage debuff affects the entire squad. I don't think so. Tyrant Guard on the way. And I mean, it's some more muscle in there, but double Bloodletters on a Tyrant Guard will just delete that thing. I guess they haven't seen the second Bloodletter squad, but they must have been expecting it. We do have melee Synapse up. That's going to help a lot. Bunch more health for the Warrior Brood themselves. Also grants melee Synapse to the Hormagaunts and stuff, helping them out a lot. Yeah, with Worship up, the double Bloodletters are going to be nuts. We might also see the Chaos Lord get the Blood Maul for the big disruption. If he hits the Sweeping Doom well, it's basically won the fight. Here's the Tyrant Guard. Very slow without Synapse, but you can boost it a bit with a Capillary Tower nearby. Does good DPS, really good damage on this thing, but it's super heavy infantry armor, so Bloodletters will cleave through it, especially with Worship support up in the northeast, hanging out capping stuff. Surprised demons cap anything. They should not be allowed to cap things. Not interested in resources, surely. Just souls and blood. Being chased by Hormagaunts. Tyrant Guard and the Ravener Alpha there as well. Where's the rest of the fellas? They're all capping up. Warrior Brood are making their way forward. Some Synapse for the Tyrant Guard will help out a lot, as I said. Did get a full bash over there, Zevargel. And they're capping up these central points in the southwest. Big fight here, potentially. Double Bloodletters going for the Warrior Brood, it looks like. I'm not sure. They're not in worship range right now. And that was a Sweeping Doom. Oh, is that Acid Splatter? I think we have acid splatter. We do. Look at the damage from this Ravener Alpha now, with Toxic Miasma up and acid splatter. That was nasty. The Bloodlet is split up there. I think they should have stayed together. I guess they were trying to defend the heretics because the Hormagaunts went after them. But the Ravener Alpha did really well there. Bloodletters are regular infantry armor, so the piercing splash damage will be fine. That's a lot of damage there. Chaos Lord goes down. 471 to 309. Bloodletters made it out. I think there were some blood sacrifice bloodletters we saw there for a second. I just need to reinforce these guys. What is this Rav damage? Oh my god, says Zevargel. Yay! People sleep on the on how freaking insane Ravener Alpha could be in combat. Out of the Tyranid heroes, often the scariest to fight this guy. Current Guard going to shield wall mode for the heals, and we're going to see a 2-to-1 for funnyman2u. Bloodletters are reinforced with some Khorne worship as well. They're teleporting after the warriors. Warriors don't want this fight at all. Chop, 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 chop. Even with their adrenal glands upgrade, they can't stand against a single Bloodletter squad, let alone 2 of them. Chaos Lord level 2, and it's worth getting him back on the field as soon as possible because of that Blood Maul. 458 to 295 on the VPs. Decent VP lead for Zevargel. They've been on the VPs quite well, been on the map quite well. funnyman2u been blobbing up as you'd expect for Tyranids, getting in their synapse and all that stuff. Decap. And no losses, okay. Back on the power is Zevargel. Doesn't want to be facing Carnifexes anytime soon, I guess. But they might be, because funnyman2u seems to be going for the tier 3 here. Knowing that they can't fight the double Bloodletters incredibly well in tier 2. Just skip it. Warrior Brood having to flee. Didn't drop a model though. Now they're chasing down the Tyrant Guard, but I think it's far enough away, especially if you can use the charge. And it can. It's found some heretics to cleave through though. Look at that damage. It's hitting the Aspiring Champion model, so all the damage is being spread throughout the squad, and you've got the splash. That was nasty. Tier 3 for Funnyman. Going for Carnifexes, I assume. But maybe it'll be a Lictor to go for more map. I think saving for a Carnifex is the way to go here. Double Bloodletters on the Tyrant Guard with the Khorne worship. Ravener Alpha's kicking some ass though, eh? They might need to phase out. One of them's phased out already. The other one phases out as well. They can get into the worship for the heal. Warrior Brood are very low. And the Tyrant Guard's pretty low as well. That Ravener, it's not enough though. Look how quickly the Tyrant Guard goes down when they focus him. Ravener Alpha gets level 4. He's doing well. Some depleted Hormagaunts capping southwest power. Does have this rec point fully matured. Chaos Lord is back on the field. Level 2 Blood Maul going for the northeastern VP. What is this? Heretics. This is CSM, I guess. Yep. Level 2 CSM. funnyman2u down to 3 units, but they are tier 3. And they've got a cool Ravener Alpha too. There's the knockdowns. Those guys phasing out. The other fella trying to focus down the Warrior Brood. It took so much damage in like a second and a half there. But here's the Ravener Alpha. Can they get on the heretics to stop them worshipping? I guess not. Gotta get through the Bloodletters first. Spawn Mine's coming in to harass the heretics, I guess. There we go. Some damage over time. Helps against the Bloodletters as well. Nullifying some of that worship regen with the Spawn Mine. Degeneration of health. Heretics are slain. Sweeping Doom comes in. Warrior Brood's falling. Nice idea though from Funnyman to send in the spore mines and use that. It actually did some good work. Uh-oh, teleport and retreat path. Can't quite get another Warrior Brood model. That's pretty lucky for Funnyman. 100 hit points on 2 Warrior Brood fellas. Wherever Raven Alpha goes down though, it is a Lictor. Okay. Hormagaunts on capping. 452 to 215 on the VPs. Where's the Chaos Lord? Oh, he's over it. Bashing power and capping it. I don't think they're going to get a full bash down unless he stops capping. Yeah. Here is the Lictor. Got super cool infiltration. Does not spend energy to stay infiltrated. Really good DPS. He's got a flesh hook and a leap. Kind of a badass, but mostly you see monstrous creatures in a Tyranid tier 3. There's a Sweeping Doom again. Times it well. Lictor getting kind of messed up here. Didn't expect him to wade into combat like this. I thought he'd go over to the west side and cap and annoy things. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Zevargel with Mark of Khorne, I would assume. But maybe they've got their eyes towards Mark of Tzeentch for Carnifexes, because they know that Funnyman's in tier 3 now because it's Lictor. Sweeping Doom uses it to escape. Such violent knockback strength on that thing. Lictor's going northeast. Heretics are a threat though, because it's quite low on health here. And those are level 2 heretics. Dreadnought is up. And it is going Mark of Khorne, which is going to be fun. Not fun for Funnyman, but fun to watch. Look at the damage that the Raven Alpha does per swing. That's nasty. 55 power melee DPS, but he seems to attack very slowly with it, so it's doing massive chunks of damage per hit. Here's that Mark of Khorne Dreadnought. 2 close combat claws now. And the Blood Rage. Just makes it insane, but you can't control it. Does it say how long it lasts? No. Duration was decreased in Elite mod, I think. Which is generally a good thing for the player. Controlling the Dreadnought. Suddenly Bloodletters. Oh, they can't see the Lictor though. Just jumps away. Oh, into the CSM. Does have heavy melee damage, this fella too. Some insane claws, I guess. See how quickly this Dreadnought can level up. We do have a Venom Brood now. Upon spotting that Dreadnought. First ranged unit they've got. Got these anti-vehicle Venom Cannons. Is it going to be enough though? A single Venom Brood against a Mark of Khorne Dreadnought. Scares off the Lictor. Chaos Lord looking to get a model of this Warrior Brood here. There's a Sweeping Doom. Nope, just leaves. Just leaves. 449, 169. Big VP lead for Zevargel. There's a Tyranids formation. Doesn't achieve a whole lot. Do you get XP for breaking this thing? Mr. Dreadnought? Nope. Get some red though. Taking this fight is funnyman2u. There's the Blood Rage. Bloodletters on the Venom Brood. As you'd expect, it's going to be tough for these guys to do their job. Need to try and find a Dreadnought completely isolated, which is not going to be easy. Chaos Lord himself is still back at base. Raven Alpha is down. I was half expecting the Dreadnought just to march in base there and go after the Venom Brood. But plays it safer and tries to back away. Not sure what they're going to do about the Bloodletters getting straight onto the Venom Brood. They don't have a great way to disrupt them. I guess they could counter-initiate with the Warrior Brood, knock them down with the Leap, and then maybe jump the Lictor in for another knockdown. Here comes another Tyrant Guard in tier 3. It does heavy melee damage, but it can help whittle down the Dreadnought. And if the Bloodletters are going after the Venom Brood, it might be left to its own devices, and its own devices are very destructive. Do you have an armor upgrade yet, Mr. Chaos Lord? Nope. 449 to 123. Might see the Harness of Rage, because that would support the Bloodletters with energy as well. And perhaps a Dark Halo. Hormagaunts. They seem to be constantly trying to get this VP and always being scared off it. Poor little Hormagaunts. Maybe they should have gone for a Power Bash instead. Ouch. Dreadnought just killed about 5 of them with a hit. Are they going to get away? Nope, they did not get away. Chaos Lord goes down to a Flesh Hook. Icon of Khorne on the way here. 449 to 102. Icon of Khorne gives health on hit to the Chaos Lord. Recently got buffed as well, I think, a bit. Big fight here. Warrior Brood are already low though, already out of there. There's that Tyrant Guard. Bloodletters are all going for the Venom Brood. I don't think you need to send both of them after it. Okay, the others backed off into worship. The Lictor goes down. Can they get the Dreadnought though? Tyrant Guard is doing well against it. Bloodletters are on it now though. And looks like Crippling Talon is in. No, it's not. Acid Splatter. It's getting debuffed by something. Is it just this? Well, down goes the Dreadnought anyway. Maybe it had Crippling Talon in and then switched back. The Dreadnought definitely had a big old red debuff circle on it. 449 to 76. Such a massive VP lead for Zevargel. But they're constantly getting on these VPs a bit. There's the tier 3. funnyman2u down to 3 units now. Hormagaunts, Warriors, and Venom Brood. Surprised they didn't just get more Bloodletters, to be honest. I guess they're worried about possible Carnifexes showing up. It's another Tyrant Guard for funnyman2u. 3 Tyrant Guards this game so far. Oh no, it got cancelled. It got cancelled. 438 to 76. Venom Brood looking at the power. Got the bash on the node. Chaos Lord is here. Does have the Icon of Khorne now. There's that health on hit. 2%. Synergizes a little bit better with the claws since they attack so quickly. We can use it with any melee weapon for some benefit. But that is phased out. Ravener Alpha. Level 6 this guy. It's been kind of badass. 1-to-1 cap here. He's taking this fight all alone. Just to harass them a bit, I guess. Zevargel. Oh, we might see Terminators actually. He's got plenty of red for him. Could get them right now. Venom Brood on the power again. Is the Bloodletter teleport. Warrior Brood get the cap on the VP. 2-to-1 for funnyman2u. Zevargel might need to split a bit more here. Leave something on this VP, leave something on this VP, and then try to push this one at the same time. They've only got 1 more unit, but the Bloodletters should operate pretty damn well solo, especially since they're both level 3. Level 3 Hormagaunts going for the northeastern VP again. Chaos Lord might spot them, but really wants this wreck point, I guess. Level 4 Chaos Lord. I wonder if the Ravener Alpha just wins this fight with Toxic Miasma up and that power melee. Big chunks of damage there. Oh, it's probably reinforced chitin that was debuffing the Dreadnought, slowing it down. Let's forget about that thing. 426 to 73 on the VPs, 1-to-1. funnyman2u. Where is the Carnifex? Where is Zevargel's unit? They're going for straight for Great Unclean One. I think that's a mistake, but it's a very fun mistake. They could have got a tank up by now. They could have got Terminators in. Could have just got like a bunch more Bloodletters or something. Phasing out. Don't know why they phased out from the Venom Brood. There's that Toxic Miasma. But the worship is enough to counteract it completely. 426 to 61. Just the worship is 10 health per second, and the miasma is 7, isn't it? Oh, it's 10 as well. So we're definitely out healing it there. Definitely says 10 per second. Maybe the worship is more than 10. Chaos Lord's found a Venom Brood. Sweeping dooms them off the cap. I thought we were just going to smack them there. Wanted to make sure it wasn't decapped, I guess. Gets a model. Yes. That's Synapse Backlash. Back in the mid. All kicking off. Warrior Brood and Hormagaunts and the Ravener Alpha in there. But the Worship makes us a really tough fight. 2-1 against Funnyman as well. Great Unclean One on the way. Swarm Lord on the way. This is going to be awesome. Tyranids formation on retreat path is a good hit. Did it wipe a squad? It did. It wiped Bloodletters. Really well timed and well placed Tyranids formation, and these spires will buff these Tyranids as well hugely. There's a Great Unclean One. Super unit for Chaos. Cool looking spine. Passively damages nearby enemies and has some nasty abilities too, such as a bunch of vomit. Oh, he missed. They missed the vomit. I thought they were just going to do the foul snare thing. Where is the Swarm Lord? Is it moving yet? Oh, it's not moving yet. Provides a speed and reinforcement synapse and should go toe to toe against the Great Unclean One. It should do really well because it's got vehicle armor and it's got tons of DPS. But the Great Unclean One can get worship. Down to 23 VPs is funnyman2u. Here comes another Lictor. Venom Brood getting some good damage in as well. Hormagaunts don't want to get close to the Great Unclean One. They just take damage being close to it. Here we go. Venom Brood support. See the Great Unclean One's health flying down. Special attack is not helpful, big fella. 392 to 23. Chaos Lord being harassed by a Ravener Alpha. Now level 7. There's the Lictor in. A tank on the way for Zevargel. There's the Cloud of Flies. Good hit on the Warrior Brood. Takes out one. But this Great Unclean One is taking tons of damage. Where are the Heretics? Here they are. Needs that worship. Swarm Lord with the Blade Flurry. Didn't hit it very well though. There's that worship. Surprised the Swarm Lord isn't popping the Leech Essence here. Is it on cooldown already? It's backing away. With the health worship, the health regen from the worship. Tank is in. Mark of Nurgle, I guess. Unless they want to specifically go after that Swarm Lord. Mark of Corn might be a good generalist pick as well. 352 to 23. Great Unclean One chased a bit too far. Venom Brood back on it. Bloodletters are not getting on the Venom Brood here. There's the Leech to heal up the Swarm Lord. Bloodletters should be used to get on the Venom Brood. I don't think the Great Unclean One's going to survive this. Heretics need to be moving and worshipping as it goes. I think they're both going to die. Swarm Lord's going to kill the Great Unclean One, and then the tank is going to kill the Swarm Lord. Down it goes. I don't think it's going to get away. Zevargel could have saved it there if the Bloodletters were a bit quicker, because the Venom Brood got a lot of damage on him. So they both go down. Bloodletter's gotten the Venom Brood quicker, and if the Heretics moved and worshipped as they went, they might have helped the Great Unclean One enough. Maybe. Got some Terminators. Start with Combi Bolters and big old Power Fists. Lictor sneaks around. Goes after the Terminators. Warrior Brood are here. Warrior Brood must be level 4, right? Yeah, they are. 26, 34 hit points. Not bad. Oh, jeez. Corrosive Devourer for the Revenant Alpha. Tons of damage to the Warrior Brood. Down goes the tank as well, I think, yeah. Pretty nuts. Venom Brood were on it, I think, yeah. Tank didn't last very long. Bloodletter's on these guys now, though. 2-1 for Funnyman. Hormagaunts with the flank. Chaos Lord is there to say hello. Terminator's in trouble. Corrosive Devourer switch. Paid for itself already. Just get all the weapons with Revenant Alpha, I guess. Now switched back to the Acid Splatter. And I think you're a bit low on health to be going in. No, he's going in. Those were temporary Bloodletters, and these Terminators are in trouble. Because that's power melee damage. And they're being debuffed by the Reinforced Chitin. They are going to die to a Ravener Alpha. And that guy didn't have full health. Level 9. That was badass. That was a lot of damage. Are we sure that it's piercing damage on the splash? Because that was a lot. That seemed like a hell of a lot. Imperial Abyss to scare off the Tyranids there. 288 to 23. Level 9 Raven Alpha, eh? Chaos Lord hasn't done badly himself. Level 5. Bloodletters have to phase out and leave. Did get a decap though. Can Zevargel see this out? They're down to 2 units now. After a pretty disastrous minute or so. Super boring, says Zevargel. You are wrong, buddy. This is an awesome game. 2 Venom Broods up for Funnyman now. Heretics for Zevargel. I think you just get more Bloodletters here. Maybe 2 more Bloodletters if you can. You can save up. And the CSM. Level 4. Oh, they're going to die, are they? I was going to say it might be time for them to get a mark and help out in combat against the Warrior Brood a bit. Marco Zinch with the Bloodletters in there. Would be nasty. It's tough. He's got to be very careful with what he purchases here. But Zevargel getting power bashed. Bloodletters get in there. Some specials. Can they get a model though? They couldn't quite get a model. Heretics can. In fact, they wipe out that Venom Brood. Tons of red for Funnyman, so we're going to see another nuke, I suppose. Or they could call in a Venom Brood if needed. But I don't think Zevargel's going to get another tank. Knowing that the Ravener has Corrosive Devourer in his pocket. And the Venom Brood are there. Chaos Lord looking for the VP. Taking a bunch of damage from this level 4 Hormagaunts though, bloody hell. Needs to hit kill the weak. There it is. Heals him up to full. While the rest of his army goes for the natural VP, I guess. Raven Alpha though I think is going for natural VP as well. Needs to be careful. Needs a Sweeping Doom and escape probably. There's a Sweeping Doom, there's the escape. And oh, Tyranid formation to stop the cap. Bloodletter's got messed up and spread out. There's some Corn Worship though to help him. Going after the Venom Brood, not going for a decap. Going for the kill. Which is in character for Bloodletters, I think. Those guys are going straight towards the VP, even though the Raven Alpha was already on it. Down to 19 VPs is Funnyman with a double cap though, and here comes a Carnifex. And that's a big problem. Zevargel seems to be saving for another Great Unclean one here. Which I think is very odd. Maybe they think without the Swarm Lord around it's going to do huge amounts of work, which could be true. But they're going to have a Carnifex very soon. They must expect something big from Funnyman because they haven't seen anything new for a while. 190 to 19. 10 times the VPs there for Zevargel. It is a Great Unclean one. Awesome. I don't think it's the best decision, but it's a fun one for us watching. Raven Alpha continues to be an absolute beast. Goes after the... Look at the damage per hit. What the heck is going on? Are we sure that's piercing on the splash? Seems like it's all power melee. 150 to 19 on the VPs. Flesh Shook almost wipes out the CSM. Chaos Lord is not happy. Gets a good special. Level 6 now. Can't get a model off the Warrior Brood though. Oh, they can. They got it. They politely waited around for the Chaos Lord to catch up there. Bloodletters phase out. Couldn't get a decap, but the Chaos Lord's going for that VP, I think. But look at this constant pressure on it from Funnyman. 131 to 19. Gaunts. Oh, they're going to wipe these heretics so fast at level 4. Yeah, down they go. Zevargel thought the Bloodletters could kill them quickly enough, I guess. Can they get him? If they teleport after him, they'll get him. But I don't know if they'll use it for that. Looks like no. Great Unclean One is going to kill the Lictor. Oh, just from passive area of effect damage, they got the kill there. Looks like he used the flesh at the foul snail already, maybe. Missing some energy. 115 to 19. Swarm Lord again is up. Down goes the Chaos Lord. Got a decap though, but I think maybe they could have decapped and got away there. But maybe I'm wrong. More heretics for Zevargel to support these demons. Zevargel's not happy that he can't see this game out. Cercle du Soleil. Cercle du Soleil. Circus of the Sun. I don't know what that means. Maybe perhaps it's a slang term for something. I think that means Circus of the Sun. Probably said it super wrong though. French is hard. Cercle du Soleil. Something like that. 102 to 19. Swarm Lord looking for something to fight, and here's a Great Unclean One to fight. Does have worship support, but the Ravenous here. Level 10 now. Doing 33% more melee damage. This cap dance you do is disgusting. By disgusting, they mean super effective. Is it in worship range? Maybe? Yeah, I think it is. 82 to 19. funnyman2u having a grand old time. Look, they did no damage to the Swarm Lord there. Took like 200 damage after all that. Good blade flurry going in. Just an absolute beast, this guy. Now fighting some Bloodletters. Going into base to wipe out the heretics, knowing that that's just worship support. There's that Leech Essence. Couldn't quite do it because of the base aura giving you 50% damage reduction. Bunch of Tyranids northeast hanging out. Are they going to put pressure on the VP or are they going to try and defend? Tyranids not known for their defense typically. Here comes the Carnifex. Not sure what happened to the last one. Did they cancel it to get the Swarm Lord, I guess? That's going to be a problem. Big old problem. Make it a Thornback, I think. That's what they should do. 42 to 19. Power completely bashed and decapped. Zevargel just can't get these last VPs. Grand King, one of the Cloud of Flies. Bloodletters. Oh, they're going straight for the VP. They're not going to fight here. Heretics in trouble, though. Can they get out of there? Looks like they got out. Looks like they got out. Grand King can try and get some synapse backlashes. These are blood sacrifice Bloodletters here. Not really attacking. There we go. They're attacking. Grand King just can't get a model off these guys, eh? There we go. Made sure of that. Gonna wipe them, and it's not gonna get the cap. I don't think. No, they don't get the cap. That's pretty close though. Swarm Lord comes to say hello to the Bloodletters, but not before those guys capped. 34 to 15. So close. Ravener Alpha is now on the northeastern VP. Tornado Formation doesn't wipe the CSM because of level 4, but that's a lot of damage. I wonder if the Great Unclean One's just going to stay here now with Worship and look after this. Here comes a Swarm Lord, ready to have a go. Genestealer Brood now on the way for Funny Man. They still have that melee synapse. Where's the Sweeping Doom? Just gets rid of the warriors with a synapse backlash there. Level are you now? Level 7. Just couldn't move. The Chaos Lord is going to go down to all these Hormagaunt and Swarmlord attacks, I think. Yep, boom. 20 to 15, 2 to 1 for Funny Man. Is this it? Is this the game? It might be. Those guys are going for the northeast, kind of half-heartedly. But there's stuff up there. A Ravener Alpha and the Carnifex. Very scary Ravener Alpha too. Genestealer Brood on the field. Keeping the pressure up, just keeping Zevargel's stuff here. And Swarmlord is in base. Disgusting indeed. There it is. funnyman2u gets the game. Can understand Zevargel being super frustrated. Level 7 Chaos Lord and a level 10 Ravener that absolutely kicked ass. Should have leaned into Bloodletters a bit more, I think. Made some strange decisions perhaps when they got to tier 3. They really liked getting Great Unclean Ones up. And I mean, he was good, but maybe not 800 rec, 200 power good. I think maybe they could have got... Maybe just stayed in tier 2. Dreadnoughts and Bloodletters. And Havocs and stuff. So some composition... Oh, I don't know if I'll call them mistakes, but maybe they didn't work out as well as they hoped. Ravener Alpha, though, was an absolute beast. Just staring intently at the VP at the end. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Very, very long 1v1. As sometimes happens on Outer Reaches when you've got a tricky mobile hero like the Ravener Alpha. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.